Hey everyone, before we get into this week's video, I just have a couple of things. One, I got a bunch of new subscribers since last week, whether it was YouTube that promoted me or the video and that caused it, or if somebody did a shout out. I don't know who to thank for that, but I just wanted to say thank you regardless. Welcome to all my new subscribers. It's quite exciting. We're nearing the 600 mark, and that's really cool. Second, I wanted to tell you that I have a Facebook page that I have not really promoted here, but it's Yosoboho and Other Rescued Treasures. You can find me on Facebook. We can have a conversation there. You can share photos there. When I'm selling on eBay, especially things that are being sold to people who found me through YouTube, I always ask for photos and I share those photos when I can in update videos, but we can have a, share of photos there. Love to see what you're finding, and I would love to, continue the conversation there. So with all that being said, let's get on to the video. Thanks. Hey everyone, it's Amy from Yosoboho. Welcome back to another Thursday night thrift. And look at this cutie. This is just a hand-painted hobbyist piece, I believe. There's no signature, there's no markings, but she's absolutely beautiful. And so I grabbed her. We are at the Mayfield Heights Goodwill. This is a place that I keep coming back to. If you watch, a couple of weeks ago, I found a Viking 6-petal swung glass vase here. So I've been trying to come in quite a bit just to see if maybe there were more of that mid-century modern glass. I have not found any additional pieces like that, but I have found some great stuff. And this trip, you'll see, we did get lucky and find some very nice things. Look, another one. Oh my gosh, I was so thrilled to find these. I couldn't believe there was one of these, let alone two. Now, unfortunately, when I was putting these in the cart, after I paid for them, of course, I dropped something. It was like the weirdest thing, and this guy cracked completely in half right where the seam is on the inside. So you can see here, he's been glued, but he's, he's damaged now. I feel like most of my deer collection has had damage. This guy also took a little chip in the ear, which I tried to fix. But it's like my bad luck with these deer. I love them so much. And I feel like all of them in my collection now are like misfit, cracked deer. Here's my collection, by the way. This guy, his head came off. Those two I bought. These are little salt and pepper shakers. I bought, he was already damaged. These two are perfect. So let's hope this shelf does not fall off the wall because those two are actually good. But the rest of these guys, and that's okay. I love them. They're going to stay with me. So they're just absolutely precious with those big eyeballs and those big ears. Love, love, love them. You may have noticed a couple of other things in my cart there. There was an eyeglass holder and a shark bank. Both of those I looked up and they both went back on the shelf. But thought I should tell you that in case you caught a glimpse. Here I found something interesting, something that I probably wouldn't normally get, but I believe green was half off this day, and so I put it in the cart. This is not something I think I would normally pull out, but when I did, the weight of it, the quality of it is really what struck me. And then of course it had a green tag, so it was only, $1.65 or whatever. It's beautiful. It's really nicely made. There's no markings on it. Like I mentioned, it's a resin piece. It's super detailed. And I think just the way it looks, for Valentine's Day coming up, it's just a great piece. What? I think she thinks that anytime I'm in the kitchen doing this, it's like snack time. If I give you a snack, will you just stop? Maybe? Oh my good gosh. Oh my good gosh. All right. Anyway, I thought it was a great thing and I picked it up. I cannot find anything quite like it. There's something made by Nate Berkus that I've seen listed that's like can be hung on the wall, or it can also be like a trinket dish. This has feet on it. That one does not. So I can't find any other one that has like this footed kind of raised look. And I don't know, I think maybe you could put a ring in there. It's very kind of a shallow dish. It stands up pretty tall, so I just love it, and I think it'll do well this time of year. These shelves, I know you've seen them before if you've watched. They're so packed. I like the looks of this, but it was so light. And then look at these. I think these are hand forged. These are fantastic. I do believe that these are hand forged. You can see kind of the rustic look there. They wrap around. They are substantial, very nice and heavy. They are not signed. I have not seen anything. I did put a couple of candles in here so you could see the look of them. They're fantastic. Irv deals a lot with cars, and I asked him about the rust on this. He said that's going to be easy to remove, so we're going to shine these up before I list them. You can see they were used. There's some wax here. But they did give them to me for half off of $3.29 for the set, which is amazing. I have not found anything like these. They're one of a kind. I will probably list them pretty high on eBay and just see if there's an interest in them. They definitely have a mid-century vibe to them. So we'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, I wish they were signed. I'm not seeing any sort of signature on them. But they're absolutely gorgeous. I think they were a fantastic find. These shelves make me so nervous. Oh yeah, look at this little guy. He's a music box, and is this like a little eaglet? You see that green sticker? He's half off. Look at this guy. I have a hard time believing he's like a little chicken because look at the talons on him. And his beak kind of has a little bit of like a raptor beak, right? So I'm thinking maybe he's like a little eaglet, but I don't know. I looked at many pictures. I don't know. Maybe he is a little chick, but he's adorable. He's very well hand painted. He's very detailed. And I love him, and he is a music box. And again, he had a green sticker, so I got him for half off. He plays Oh What a Beautiful Morning. And he has that nice little switch, so you can switch him on and off. I have not found another one like him exactly. I have found some other bisque ceramic, birds that are similar. They run between $20 and $25, and that's probably where I will start him. I'll put him on eBay. These were nice little studio pieces. They weren't signed though, and at $3.29 a piece, I just couldn't pick those up. I may have if they were signed. My sister collects some pieces that are similar to that. Well, here's a regret. I should have picked these up. Each one of these was priced $5.50, so that's what, $16.50. Last set sold on Worth Point in November for $100. Not the exact same, and I would have really had to compare for quality, but It looks like these do pretty well. Now, mind you, it's after Christmas, and this is like a Wiseman type set, so maybe it wouldn't do so well now. It may have done, you know, better before Christmas, but yeah, I probably should have picked them up. I liked this guy too. This is a piece that was made in Brazil. It was in pretty good condition, but comps are probably between $12 and $15 on him. And he was $3.29, so I passed. Over to a new shelf, and I found this, and it's weird, and it was half off. This was the big surprise for the day. I picked it up, I looked at it, I thought, okay, that's weird. I like the shape of it. It kind of had this kind of rustic look to it. I wasn't sure what it was, but I was willing to pay $1 for it because it was $2.19 half off. I typed in this RSTTQ, and it turns out that this is made by an artist named Ricky Swallow. It was made for a subscription artist box, this special collection. You can still buy this exact piece. It's in a limited number. There were only 700 made, so I don't know how many there are out there. But the Museum of Contemporary Art in Los Angeles still has some of these because I actually went on and I could add one to my cart. So you can find your own for $150. I'm not kidding. I'll share the information with you. I was like, what? Is that right? It is, like I said, one of 700. It's unusual. The artist was doing a series with this shaker peg, and you can go to the website and see all the things he did with these shaker pegs. It's very cool if you want to learn more about it. I was shocked when I looked that up. Now, I'm not going to get $150 for it because you can go buy that, you know, right now, but it comes in a box with a poster. I'm guessing I could list this between $60 and $80 though. That's where I'm going to start. So, what a cool find, right? Nice vase. Pretty modern, not signed. Oh, look at. Ooh, and I spy some brown drip. This is a creamer. It is Hull, H-U-L-L. I can't pass it up. I have a couple of these already, but for $1, I'm not going to pass it up. I am on a mission to save all the brown drip, and then look at these. These are like little chili bowls. How many do I have of? What a cool find. I don't find a lot of brown drip like this where there's multiples at the thrift store. These were $2.19 a piece. They are Hull brown drip, and I have 4 of these in my collection. Do I want to add 6 more? I don't know. I may keep a couple of them. I'm not quite sure yet. I did find 4 of these sold recently on eBay for $26. I imagine if I listed the 6, I could ask somewhere in the mid-30s or upper 30s for 6 of them. But I haven't decided yet if a couple of them are going to be added to my collection. Probably. I'll probably go ahead and keep 2 and sell 4 and hope to get that 26 for them. I paid $12, so that would be great. That means that basically, you know, I get some freebies for my collection and make maybe 2 times, a little bit more than 2 times my money.
This, you're ready?
Yeah, don't it look like it?
Yep, get your light out. How about this copper?
That's cute too. Let me see that other one.
It glows. Not really.
Does it or doesn't it?
I don't think it glows.
I thought Irv had the find of the day. This beautiful green glass pitcher, but it did not glow. And we should have just started with the bottom of it because right on the bottom it said Teleflora. Now we're in the wood section, one of my favorite places. This colorful flower sign was nice, and so was this little bear down here. He was a Christmas themed guy, but I passed on both of those. This one I probably should have picked up. This is a mid-century wooden bowl. burl walnut. You see there, it's the salad bowl, like the master salad bowl to a set. They had it priced for $5.50. I thought about it and I let it go. Probably would sell between $20 and $25. That guy, I think I just had a problem getting open. And then I found these. And I could tell they were display shelves. I have similar trays for my collectibles, but these have little divots in them. And I thought, you know, I bet these are for golf balls or maybe shooter marbles. And I bet people are looking for these. And so I snagged them. I'm not going to make a ton of money on these. You can buy them brand new on eBay with free shipping for about $26. And I'll share that with you. These are a little beat up, but I think I can probably ask for the two with, I'd have to add shipping, but probably about $30 plus shipping for the two. And that's not bad. I paid $3.29 a piece. So I'm in it to $6.60. Here's a tip. So if you saw in the video, the bottom corner of one of these had a nick in it. Get yourself a cheap furniture paint pen. So see right here? It's gone. So see, this is something that I will take a close-up of that and I will share. It needs some additional cleanup too, but worth the grab. A ton of these sell because there are a lot of people out there who collect golf balls, and I think I will also list it as a a shooter marble collectible, because you know, these divots would be nice for the big shooter marbles. So not a bad find after all. And I found this pillow, which went immediately to my mom because this is her phrase. I think we need to get this for my mom. I just scooped it, threw it in the cart for mom. Look at this good seabird. Then I spied this guy. I am such a fan of these carved, hand-painted shorebirds, and this guy came home with me. These shorebirds have become pretty popular. Now, if you can find them with glass eyes and even bits of metal, like a metal beak, that's a good find. This guy, his eyes are plastic. He is pretty rustic looking, which people do like. There are some out there that have much fancier paint jobs on them. But he is hand carved and hand painted and pretty great. He does have some wear in the paint, but I don't really mind that. I think he's still very handsome. And for $3.29, I think that's a great price. I will probably ask for something in the mid-20s for him, and he will go on eBay. Looks like we're having good luck in the wood section. No, I didn't. Those guys are weird. I see them everywhere. I don't know if it's just an Ohio thing or what. This guy was cool. He was a little beat up. And then I see back here what looks to be a handmade shelf. And how cool is this? What a great find. Half off of $4.39. So $2.20 for this great shelf. It's very well made. Has these blocks and this bat and this really cool yo-yo. I love it. I think this will be a, you know, great piece for a child's bedroom. There is one other listed right now on eBay. They are asking, I believe, $50 for it. There was no indication of where it was made. And I may actually try and sell this locally first, just because it's a larger piece. It'll be easy to do a local pickup. But I'll probably be in the maybe $35 to $40 range on it. And then if it doesn't sell locally, I'll probably list it on eBay for slightly more than that. All the Christmas stuff is 50% off. This guy caught my attention. I'm kind of done with Christmas. I do want to take advantage of some of the sales, but I did think about him because he was half off. And this guy was a cute little sailor Santa, mechanical ornament. And he reminded me of my dad, who is a Navy vet, so he did go in the cart. But I will spare you any more Christmas stuff. We're near the back of the store, and in a new cart that they brought out, I find this beautiful hand-carved display shelf, and I love it. This was on the top of the cart, and I couldn't have grabbed it any faster. I saw this nice carved piece in here. It definitely has that boho kind of 70s, mid-century-ish vibe. These are all kind of raw edge. Very cool. There are side tables, you know, much larger than this, that sell for hundreds of dollars. This is like a little plant stand or a display stand. I love it for the idea that it could go on the mantle and give me some height for some pieces. So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to let go of it. It's absolutely fantastic. It is not signed, but I have done some research. I can probably get between $1 and $150 for it. This will tug a little bit at my heartstrings. I'm going to have to sleep on it because it really does kind of fit my aesthetic, and I can see it adding some dimension to my mantle. So I'm still going to think about it, but I might list it. It's one of those things that I paid $5 for it, $5.50, and yeah, could do really well with it. That was the biggest, baddest find of the day, and I think there's a couple other things I want to share with you, and then we'll come back and wrap it up. Then I spotted these beautiful green glass with brass lamps up here, likely mid-century. Based on the cords, they definitely had some age. I'm glad I had Earth to help me because they were way up on the top and the price stickers were way up there too. So I was like, come on, tall guy. What are we looking at here? Love that brass, especially the top there. I think they were $10.99 each. Yep. So $11, $22 for the pair. I decided to pass on these because these aren't something that I would feel comfortable posting on eBay and shipping. I would have had to sell them locally. I wouldn't have gotten as much money for them, maybe $60 to $80, if I'm lucky, $100, but decided to walk away from them. One last thing I want to share with you is I am getting better at looking at these small appliances and technology areas in the Goodwill. Take a look at toasters, vintage toasters, especially the Sunbeam Radiant Control. It's a toaster made in the 60s where the toast comes up real slow. Shout out to Dustin, my friend from the channel Dingo588. He has taught me about toasters and so much more. Check him out. He's amazing. But yeah, definitely take a look at some of the vintage older appliances. Not so bad for our first haul of the year, right? I thought I found some pretty interesting things. What was your favorite thing? And what did I miss on those shelves? Because I know I did. Even in editing it, I was like, ugh, I needed to look down there. I needed to look back there. Lots of stuff. And I could not look up everything as I was looking. I did look up a few things. A few things went back. I didn't take the time to share those with you because they were just modern things that I thought maybe I would take a stab at. I'm much more comfortable in the vintage, as you know, but I did find a couple of things that were more modern and some that were unique. But yeah, I thought I did pretty good. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment below. Please hit that like button if you can. Share and subscribe if you haven't. All those things, they help me out. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this. Stick around. This is going to be an interesting year. All right, love to y'all. Take care. Bye.